Alright, so we're going to start this lesson off with a story. So although I usually do teach English and language arts, teach math, but we're still going to start with a story. So the story is about the land of Gallon. Raise your hand if you have a question. Okay. Kid, the next one. Alright, so once upon a time, there was a kingdom called Gallon, and it was huge. Alright, so since it was so big, I need everyone to write a huge G on their paper. Just like this. A G. G for gallon. Now, what do we use gallons for? Raise your hand. Measure. Kayla, what do we use gallons for? We use it for milk. What else do we use it for? Water. Anybody else give an example? What was that? Math. Now, why would you say math?
When you're doing the measurements.
Measurements. Good job. Exactly. So today we are going to for what? Not for gallons, no. That we're measuring liquids. Gallons is usually used for liquids, okay? Alright, so yeah, so once upon a time there was a kingdom called Gallon, and it was huge. Exactly. Okay? It needs to take up your whole entire paper.
Right. Oh, that's bad. Is this good?
That's great. Yes.
Is this good?
I'm going to give y'all about, it needs to be bigger. Take up the whole entire paper. I want you guys to be able to see it. Whole entire paper.
Don't shake that. I'm learning from
Alright, y'all got 30 seconds to complete this. Why is there people standing up and getting out of their chairs? I'm not understanding this. Yes. So as soon as everyone is seated, we'll continue. Okay. Next slide. And it was huge. Gallon starts with G, so we already did that. We already drew a big G. So continue. Next slide. In the kingdom of Gallon, there were 4 queens. 4 queens, okay? So inside of our G, we're going to write 4 cubes. Can anyone raise a quiet hand and tell me? I didn't tell you to get up. Can anyone raise a quiet hand and go back to your seat and tell me what Q stands for? Queens, but we're talking about, this whole lesson is about measurements. Maybe I should say at the beginning. So this lesson is about measurements. So far right now we have gallons. But Q, it stands for queens in the story, but it also stands for something else in real life. You want to take another shot? Not quarters. Want?
Quarts.
Quarts. Exactly. Q is for quarts. So, since we drew 4 quarts inside of this big G, and the G stands for what?
Queen.
The G.
Gallon.
The G stands for gallon. So 4 quarts equals to how many gallons? 1 gallon, right? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes, which stands for quarts, inside of 1 gallon. So for every 4 quarts, there is 1 gallon. And if you want, you can write this down just to help you remember. 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. Okay, I'll give you about 20 seconds to write that down. drink. Don't get to write the keys still, okay? So drop 4 keys inside of the cheese. And then you write 4 keys inside of the cheese. Don't forget to, okay. Alright, great. Alright, I think everyone is on the same page. So next slide. Next slide. Each queen, can you ask you a question? Each queen has a prince and a princess. The prince and princess stands for what? P. Who said it? I heard Prince. Exactly. So the queen ended up getting married, and she had a prince and a princess. And so inside of each Q, we're going to write 2 P's. For prince and princess. But we want to make sure that we can still write inside of the P's as well. Yes.
You're gonna have to write the B even bigger because you're gonna put a C inside.
Wait, we're not there yet. Not there yet, but you're on the right track. So when I walk around in a few seconds, everyone is going to have this written down?
Yeah.
Me too. So, how many? So what do we use prints for? Raise your hand. Who's that? No, what do we use pints for? What do we measure pints with? Come on.
Cup.
No.
The B's are pints, and I'm confused.
Okay, what are you confused about? What are you confused about?
That picture says 2 girls.
Yes. Okay. Each queen has a prince, has a princess, and a prince, and some of them have 2. So some of the queens had 2 daughters, and some of them had a prince and a princess. Okay, but they both start with P, so that's all that really matters. Yes.
We have the milk that we have at school. They're like really small cups. They're bigger than cups, but they're not cups.
Exactly. So we use pints for milk.
No.
What else do we use pints for? If I walked in the grocery store right now, could I buy something that is measured in that's in a pipe container?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? You already said milk. What else?
Milk is a gallon.
Milk is in a gallon. It can also come in a half gallon, and it can also come in a quart, and it can also come in a smaller one like the milk that you drink for breakfast. Yes, from school. So little one. All right. So how many pints are in a quart? Derek? No. How many pints is in 1 quart? 2. Now, how many pints are inside of 1 gallon?
1, 2, 4.
8.
4. I just want to raise their hand. How many pints?
4.
How many pints are in 1 gallon?
2.
Okay, look. So wait. How many quarts are in 1 gallon? Let's count. 1. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how many pints are in 4? Now, how many pints are in 1 gallon? This whole G,
4.
everything that's in here, is going to equal.
2.
Let's count. 1.
No.
Let's get it. 1, 2,
8.
3,
4.
3, 4,
5.
2, 4, 6, 8.
8.
So how many pints are in 1 gallon?
8.
8. How many pints are in 1 quart?
4.
How many pints is in 1 quart? 1 quart.
2.
2. All right. So are Are you guys understanding this?
Yes.
So everything in here is going to equal out to 1 gallon. So 8 pints is going to equal out to 1 gallon. 2 pints is going to equal out to 1 quarter because it's inside of 1 cube. All right. So let's move on. So let's write that down. So I said 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. 8 pints equals 1 gallon. Okay. Everyone write that, Kenneth? You have to write that? Yes, you have to write this.
I apologize.
Okay. You have this written down? Okay, I got about 10 seconds to write this. All right, moving on, next slide. Next slide. Okay. Cats were very good pets in the kingdom. Each prince and princess had 2 cats. So that makes for 4 cats in the queen castles. The C stands for, what does the C stand for? Cups. Good job. So, like it said each prince and princess, or each prince or princesses, had 2 cats.
What?
Each prince and princess had 2 cats. So each prince, so for this P, Kenneth. 2. So for each P, there's 2 cups. For each P, there's 2 C's written inside. Okay. So now let's see. There's 2 cups. There's 2 C's inside of each P. All right. Put your pencils down if you're done. If you're done. Put your pencils down. Got your hands up. All right. Yes. Is this? I don't know why.
I colored. Here, if you want to give them dollars for doing a fabulous job.
Yeah. Because there's some students that are doing this.
Fabulous.
Alright. Can you understand that? Okay. So are you sure? Can you write that? I want you to write the Q bigger and I want you to write the P bigger. Just so I want to make sure you can see it.
Okay.
So you can see it. So how many?
16 cups to make a pint.
Good job. How many cups does it take to make a pint?
8.
How many? Well, look, listen to the question. Listen and then think about it. How many cups make 1 pint?
2. It's 2 and 1 pint.
When it's quick. 8. Yeah, come on up now. I want you to explain it to us. Okay, so how many cups make 1 pint? Kenneth, I need you to turn around. How many cups make 1 pint?
2 cups make 1 pint.
Point. How do you know that?
Because when you take out the rest out, you get only 1. So in the cups, you get only 2.
Good job. Now, how many cups make 1 gallon? Yes. Oh, one more question. How many cups make 1 quart?
2. 4.
4. Good job. Does everyone understand how we got that?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you do not understand.
Raise your hand.
So, Muzan, you don't